I'm Adam Withrow from Lexington, Ohio, and I recently got to work with Brad and the team from Richland County Home Buyers. The process was way easier than I expected. I just wanted to be out of the house. I was done with it. A lot of stuff with separation with my kids' mom, and just had outlived the house and was ready for something new. Which was exactly what it was. Yeah. Okay. It was, it was painless. You guys were awesome. You helped out with anything I needed help with all the way through. I had gotten a text from you guys a few times throughout the last couple years before I, pulled the trigger. Okay. So, and you guys were who I went with first. I had heard a lot about you through some friends and stuff, and heard good things. So I made the call, and it took off. It happened so quickly. So I engaged with your guy. That he came out and looked at the house. We had a brief conversation, and we got to the number that we wanted to get to, and that was it. It just took off. Absolutely. Okay. There was no argument with anything. It wasn't a hard decision. So, Rich come out, we literally got to a number. I was kind of like, crap, man, I could have asked for more. So he put a little bit more on there just to make me happy. And I was content with it. I was happy. And then I get a phone call from Lindsay and Stephanie. You guys had a title agency right away. That title agency was taking too long, so you got another title agency, and which made the process a whole lot quicker. And before I know it, we were closing. From a personal level, I was dealing with a lot. My mom was dying of cancer and did die during this process. And you guys were nothing but good. It took me a little bit more time than what I thought to get out of the house. That was fine. I fill up a dumpster. You guys bring another dumpster for me at no cost. I needed help moving some things. People were right there to help. I can't say enough good about you guys. To make sure that the process was sped up, you guys were right on top of things, even hiring that new title agency, which was down in Columbus, which they were great to work with too. They always return phone calls. They were on top of things also. But, I fill up a dumpster. Well, actually, I had gotten a dumpster and it sat because I was dealing with my mom passing. So that guy took it. So I was out a few $100, and then I paid for it again and got it just a little bit full. He takes it. So I ordered another one from another company, and I filled it up, and I was like, I really don't want to pay for another dumpster. This is getting expensive. I'm up close to $1,000 now in dumpsters. And you're like, don't worry about it. We have a dumpster. We'll bring it right away. And then I needed some help moving some things. And Lindsay was like, I'll have my guys there tomorrow. They'll take care of it. Anything I asked for, you guys were right on top of it. And it wasn't like a burden. You guys didn't act like it was a burden, or, you were just doing it because that's to do. You guys actually care about people and what's going on in their lives. Well, just to close that chapter of my life and be easy to close, because selling a house is not the easiest of way things to do. And if I'd have had to take it to the market and hire a real estate agent and do all that stuff, and then do work to the house on top of that, and have a lot of money coming out of my pocket before I could even start that process, that's a lot to deal with. And then on top of that, the 7% to pay to a real estate agent, that's a bunch of money. So that was great, because I had lots more money in my pocket or my bank account, and it was painless. Absolutely, I would. Brad, what you guys do is a great thing, and I think people look at real estate investors and think that they want to get the least amount of money, and they want to dig deep to get you lower. And because that's what your business is, to make money and flip properties or turn them into rentals. But I never felt that way. That was never the case. It was what's going to be good for you, what's going to mitigate all your issues, or not issues with the home, but just selling the home and getting through that process. So I would hands down and have told lots of people about you guys. You guys are wonderful. You're great.